How to build a page from scratch and edit it in less than 5 minutes. Let's start with building the page. So you can click on the pages, add new, and click on page. Obviously you have different designs that you can choose from, but let me show you how easy it is to build it yourself, a unique page, in just a few minutes. So you can click on empty page. That will create an empty one. So empty. We can name it empty, and you can start editing it. Obviously you come with a header and the footer by default, but you can hide them for the page or just leave them as it is. So we start with the empty canvas. So you can start now building your header, for example, your hero section. But I usually recommend using one of the pre-made block designs because they're really nice and they save you a lot of time. And you can easily modify them to fit your needs. So most pages, for example, if you're building a home page right now, for the example, obviously you start with something as a nice call to action with a nice heading explaining what the website and the page is about, or the funnel. So pick a one that suits the best, whatever you're trying to do. So let's say we want to add something of this kind. Yeah, something like this. And just like that, we've added this section. You can now delete the empty one. We've added this section. You can modify it. My product description. Obviously, you add whatever title you want to have for your product, for your services, whatever it is, and you can adjust the size of the font like this. Now it will fit into one line. Edit the text, edit the button, whatever it is you want to go to. Here we have another section that is for something as an urgency. So if you're trying to promote something, you can use that, or just delete the section if you don't want to have it. But yeah, let's just keep it as it is. Just some of the text, and we just like that. You can only change the background, for example, if you have some nice images, and yeah, we just use this whole pre-made section, so we don't have to build it from scratch. Next, let's add something as services. So we start with something as heading, then show our services of the product. So yeah, whatever you want to add, let's say something like this maybe. And yeah, maybe we don't need the heading. It's obvious that this is our services, and we have them there. You can completely modify the images, the service one, let's say. Then we have service 2, service 3. Now let's add something kind of an image with the text, some more information about the things that you can do with the product or with the services. So let's say we add something like this, and yeah, let's change the image to something, yeah, and delete this one because we've added the background for the column, and add a spacer at the bottom. Now, because we have red color here, we can just use the red one, copy it, and just use it here instead of the pink one that we have. Now, next, let's add maybe a video section showing some of the great things about our platform or service that we are doing here. So a nice video where you can add your YouTube and change the image again from here. You can add any image that you want, but since we're not going to be changing images right now because the different project is for different things, so let's add another one. Let's say that we want to add some testimonials, so for social proof about our product services, and pick the design that we like the most. So I don't know, let's add something like something more colorful like this. and again use our red color instead of the pink one, and adjust. Maybe it's too red. If you don't like such red, whatever your color is, you can just change it to something like this or something more of, yeah, let's use this one for the example. And next would be maybe something about the pricing, or like another image with text. Why not? Something like a hero maybe we can use, because it has nice different layouts. Maybe something with video. Adjust here to be H2, for example, with smaller text, and change again the red one, and maybe make it a bit higher in like this. And we have this video anyway, so we can just leave the spacer here. And now we can add some pricing. Let's finish with some pricing about on the landing page. So let's add something like this, and remove this section. And now let's add this really nice effect where you have some of the columns going on top of the content, like this. You just arrange the columns margin, and it has a really nice effect going on top of each other, like this. And here, because it has too dark on dark, we can just add another section with image with text, for example, like this, and just make it white. And just like that, we've created a brand new page which has a heading. We can delete this one if we don't want to have it, with some services where we edit the texts, with a nice service and information about the product, some video, some customer testimonials, and some other section about the benefits of the product. And finally we got some video with heading and the pricing of the product. And of course you can finish with some call to action again, although you have call to action on the pricing plans, but yeah, we can just add some call to action too, maybe, or just leave it as it is, maybe something of a call to action like this, and add some margin on the bottom and make it again red to fit our design. Although it's a bit too red for background, I think, but still I think it looks fine. Actually the blue looks okay like this, and maybe adjust the opacity. So yeah, you can save the page and preview to see what are the results. So we have a really nice hero with some services, section about the product or services that we're doing, some video that you can play like this, customer testimonials. We have another section about the product, some video with the pricing plans, and finishing with some other call to action, depending of course on what exactly the page should be doing. So yeah, just like that, we've created a brand new page, not using the designs, by just using the blocks, because there are so many different designs. Of course you can build your own, but in general you don't really have to, because there's so many different layouts that you can pick, and they're already there. All you have to do is just change the text, change the images, rearrange them the way you want, and like this you have a brand new page that you can use for anything, and build your own unique designs for your websites, for your funnels, whatever it is you're trying to do. Yeah, give it a try, see how it works, and if you